guys, what's up? It's me, Audra, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm not sure how you got here, but certainly I'm glad you came. And if you are new here, you're in for a treat. All right, so first of all, I'm just going to go ahead and say I look a hot mess. I'm fully aware of that. I worked a full 8-hour day today. I laid down for a bit, and this idea just kept floating around in my head as soon as I opened said package. This is real life. This is my real life. I'm not always going to look flawless, and that's a fact. So here we are. And we're here because I got the
Jackie Aina palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills.
Okay, I don't know why I went like way too extra with that, but I'm an extra bitch. All right, so I opened this up and I started talking to Bo, and Bo was like, So I thought I would get on here and film this right quick. I don't know how long or short it's going to be. Hopefully it won't be another 30-minute marathon, but here we go. So I have been wanting this palette for a very, very long time. I wanted it when it came out. However, I had got caught up in watching a lot of drama channels and seeing things through a lot of rose-colored, rose-tinted, whatever color glasses that didn't actually make a lot of sense at the time, but I was seeing it that way. I was seeing things from one person's perspective, which is a big reason why I don't watch drama channels now. And the people behind it could be perfectly lovely. I don't know them personally. But my issue was that I started to feel like there came a point where it became harder and harder for me to feel like, excuse me, they were being honest, or not honest. I felt like you could definitely tell that they had a bias, that they had taken a side, and they were more reporting from their side and less from, like, these are the facts, this is what's happened, what do you think? And because of that, and controversy and all this stuff, I allowed myself to be a person which several of us in the small beauty creator YouTube have talked about, is getting so caught up in controversy that it stops being about the makeup. Here's the thing. I fucking love Jackie Aina. I love Jackie Aina. She makes me laugh. She is hilarious. And I said this in a live. If Jackie Aina hadn't been here the way that she was, I wouldn't be here the way that I am. So I eyed this palette and I stopped myself from buying it, stopped myself from buying it. And I wanted to buy it. It was on sale at Sephora, and I was like, I'm going to buy this palette. I'm going to buy it. Well, girl, don't you know when I go to try to buy this palette, the bitch it's sold out. Like, sold out. I was like, bitch, what? So then I hop on to Beautylish because I've heard everybody talk about Beautylish, and I bought the palette. I ordered it on a Wednesday. Today is a Friday that I am filming this, and I have it in my hot little hands. I get the packaging, and I'm just like, this packaging is to fucking die for. Like, the box it's in, I'm not throwing it away. This is glorious. There's another reason I'm not throwing it away, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But look at that. Look at that shine and the rainbow. Like, what? Then I got the palette out, and I held it. And it's so, I mean, it feels amazing in my hands. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I was so excited, and I still am. I haven't played with it yet. That's going to be for another video. But I opened it up, and it's just glorious. It is so
fucking stunning.
Just beautiful. Beautiful. And as I looked at this palette and I held it and I caressed it, I realized something. One, this is the first ABH palette I have ever had that I actively purchased. I went out, I actively purchased this palette, and I fucking love it. And one of the reasons I wanted to film today is because as soon as I got this and I held it and I opened it and the feelings of joy overwhelmed me, I realized something right quick.
I'm done with subscription boxes.
I'm done with subscription beauty boxes for the most part. Now, when I say I'm done, I don't mean I'm never getting another one. What I mean is, I'm gonna slow the fuck down on those. Like, really, really slow down. Like, skipping probably 5 months. And do you know why? Because it wasn't until I was holding this glorious palette that feels amazing in my hands and I'm so happy to have because I made this conscious purchase that while I love the fun of a beauty subscription box and the surprises in it, I realized I like a surprise. I do. But there's something to be said for finally getting to purchase something I always wanted. I wanted this palette. I wanted it. And I allowed so many different things to prevent me from buying said palette. I know you're probably staring at this like crazy hair over here because I am too. I can't make it not do that. I can't. I'm trying. Moving on. I just made it worse. I'm just going to twist it like this and we're going to deal with that, okay? Moving on. I get it. And I started to realize I don't need a subscription beauty box anymore. The main reason I got them was because I had been so out of the loop on what was happening in makeup and beauty for so long. I was married for 10 years, and I don't know about you ladies, but sometimes you get in a relationship and it seems like some things just kind of slide away from you, like the longer you're together, and mine was kind of it was a toxic relationship. I was in a toxic relationship. Oh my God, I'm gonna say it out loud. And the thing about it was, there were so many things that beat me down, and one of them was that I stopped taking care of myself. I stopped doing the things that I used to love. And then when I started getting, over his bullshit and started dealing with me and learning to love me again, beauty subscription boxes were there for me. They were amazing. I loved being able to find new products, try new things, figure out what's going on, understand how to use brushes, even though I don't use them right, but I can understand it. And just to be able to do stuff like that made a big difference in my life. But here's the thing, I'm a different bitch now. I know what I like. I didn't then, right? I didn't know exactly what I liked. I had no idea what had happened in makeup. I was still buying drugstore makeup. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but their eyeshadow formulas for the most part are hot garbage. They just don't do well for me anyway. But the thing that I started to notice is like I was completely out of the loop on like liquid eyeliner, for instance. I didn't even know I could do this with my eyes. And then I just started practicing and doing all this stuff, and I got my love of makeup back. And for that, BoxyCharm, Ipsy, I'm always gonna be grateful, girl. I'm always gonna love you.
But we're breaking up.
We're breaking up. It's not you, it's me. I've grown. I've changed. I know what I want with makeup now. I know what I want with skincare for the most part. I want to take care of these big ass bags. I want to do something about these huge pores. And for fuck's sake, can we not have my skin be so oily? But I already know what to get for that. Like, I know exactly what I'm looking for when I'm looking for things. And I have you to thank for that, beauty boxes. I really do. Because without you, I would not have discovered things like ingredients. I wouldn't have found a lot of the creators I found. I'm so thankful to you, but we've got to go our separate ways. We do. It's over. I've grown up. And she's the one who taught me. She's the one. When I held this in my hands, I realized for the first time that this is the first palette I have purchased consciously with my money. Wasn't a gift. Probably since, we're going to take it way, way back because I'm going to say it was probably BH Cosmetics' Take Me Back to Brazil. I think that is the last palette that I purchased on my own, consciously. And when I bought this, there's just nothing like the joy you get from choosing to buy something, from choosing to say, this is what I want. And when it comes, it is so exciting. Like, I was more excited for this than I've been for a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy Glam bag in a really long time. Shit, I almost went and did a 3-month subscription to Tribal Beauty Box or Tribe Beauty Box. I want to say Tribal. I'm pretty sure it's Tribe. but I almost did that. I'm crazy. So, this is the thing. I realized a few other things buying this glorious palette, and I'm going to share them with you right quick. Number one, makeup fatigue and why it's real. Let me tell you, don't come to my channel looking for the new releases. I'm sorry, you will be so disappointed because number one, I'm spending my coin, so I'm going to buy the things that make me happy. Why? Because the content I'm going to produce for that is going to be far better than me buying something I'm not interested in at all and buying it to review. Whitney Hedrick does have a very good video about that, about not buying makeup to review, and she has a point. And fun fact, one of the things that I can see is every single beauty creator around the same time tends to get what I call makeup fatigue. I don't know what they call it, but I call it that, and I see it from channel to channel to channel to channel. Everybody starts to get makeup fatigue. Why? Because we're buying so much shit to review. And when you're buying all this stuff to review, it's not always stuff you want. So you're buying bunches of makeup and you're trying bunches of makeup, but it's not all makeup you want. And eventually you hit a point of fatigue where nothing is exciting because you're buying everything. And even if you're not buying it and it's coming in PR, the point is you have everything and it keeps coming and it keeps coming and you're buying it. But it's not what you wanted. It's not something that you were excited about. I was excited about this. And because I was so excited about this, I realized I don't want to do something. I don't want to take my channel in a direction where I'm buying stuff to review it for you guys. And I know that that may make it hard for me to grow. I get it. I know that that might make some of you not want to watch me because I'm not going to have the newest, greatest thing. I get it. But I'm a big fan of delayed satisfaction. And the delayed satisfaction I have from this,
It's fucking phenomenal.
it's fucking phenomenal. I've wanted this for so long. I have it in my hot little hands. Looks glorious, looks gorgeous. I cannot wait to start creating looks with it. I opened this up and I was immediately looking, like, ooh, I'm gonna put this in my inner eye corner. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I can't remember the last time I felt like that when I got a palette. I can't. And because of this feeling, you know, one of the things, a big thing you're gonna see on my channel when it comes to beauty is a lot of times it's gonna be old shit. It's gonna be old shit that I wanted because I'm Taurus through and through. I'm a hardcore Taurus, and as much as I love luxury and things like that, but I can't just go out buying willy-nilly. I have to know that I want something, and I like to look at stuff for a little while, make a decision, and come back to it. And that's why you have my after the hype reviews. And I'm always, and also if it bothers you that I go, that's how I say H. I don't know how to fix it. I'm sorry. Moving on. But my after the hype reviews, I'm going to keep that going because I really love doing that. I love it. I like the fact that you could come back 6 months later, a year later, 8 months later, 2 years later, and find something that hasn't been reviewed in years and see if somebody still likes it, right? That's something important to me because I find a lot of times when I'm researching a palette or I'm researching a foundation, what I find most annoying for me is that every time I research it, the only videos I find about it were around the time it came out and I don't see it again. I don't see it again. I don't see a follow-up. I don't see hey, this is stuff, I tried this. And it's happening now, right? It's starting to happen. But for me, what I want to do is really be able to continue to have the kind of joy and satisfaction I fucking got from this palette. From just being able to go out, spend my coin. I made a choice. I got it. It came. I am still over the moon. I hope you guys enjoyed this. That's what my channel is going to be around, especially when it comes to makeup reviews. I mean, I'm not going to be getting, I'm a small channel, so PR is out of the question. But I'm telling you, when I spend my own coin, I'm going to spend it on things that I want. Obviously, I want to make sure that you guys are having a good time too. If there is a new release that interests me, you can be pretty sure that I'm going to get that. But going forward, I really want to buy makeup I'm interested in and I love and I want, because that kind of content is good content. That's good for you guys. It's good for me too. It's not just good for me, it's good for you. I have already, if you knew how much film I have of shit I did and I bought things to review and then I was reviewing it and I looked at the footage and I'm dead ass so fucking bored because I didn't want it and I didn't care for it. So you never saw it, never saw the light of day. This is gonna see several lights of day. So with that, I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will continue on this journey with me. I'm over the fucking moon, guys. I'm over the moon. I love you guys so much. If you would, please consider subscribing if you have not subscribed yet. And go ahead and hit the thumbs up video, or shit, hit the thumbs down if you hate it. But just let me know how you feel about it. I love you again. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And until next time, deuces! It was not better. It was not better. All right.